And let's get into the tools module here and kind of walk through a little bit of what you can expect and anticipate. First of all, the PDFs are going to be providing you links that will take you to some of the vendors and suppliers of the small hand tools that you may need to purchase. And it'll also give you a good feel for the cost breakdown. As we go through each line item, you will see that we have a projected cost for each and every one of them. Your power tools are going to be something that most likely you're going to be able to just go to a rental center and purchase those. The whole idea in breaking out the power tools separately from the hand tools is so that you can do just that, and that is that you spend a little bit to rent a tool that you'd never have to use again when you take on a project like concrete restoration. The hand tools, there will be a selective number of those that you will be able to rent from the rental center as well. Concrete hand tools are pretty common, as that's a pretty common application for most homeowners anyway. So we'll give you an idea of how much things are going to cost you renting them as opposed to buying them, and then the tools to buy. We'll break down those costs for you as well. So now let's go ahead and we'll show you exactly what kind of tools you'll be using, and I'll walk you through each and every one of them, and the videos and the training are going to show you how to use each individual tool as well. I will see you in the next module, and you will hear my voice, and hopefully it's not going to wear you out and exhaust you to hear this voice through this training. The good news is they're fairly short, and this is probably the longest part of the module that you're going to have to bear with. So thank you again, and we'll look forward to working with you on this project. I'm excited for you on this project, as I am so just excited for you on this project. Okay, let's get into the tool list here. First off, we'll start with the pressure washer, which is going to be your best friend to get that surface clean that you're working on. Be sure it's got 3,500 psi on the pump. Here are the accessories to go along with it, the hose and the wand. And then of course the turbo tip, which is going to be the aggressive one that's going to strip off that hard stuff. Here's a pair of boots. We really recommend wearing a shoe or a boot of some kind, because the pressure washer could really hurt you bad if you don't. Here's the mixing tool that you're going to use, a drywall mixer along with the egg beater mixer. This is what it looks like up close. This is great for mixing large quantities as well. Here's your angle grinder. That's going to be your best friend when it comes to grinding off that patch mix. And this 24 segment diamond cup wheel is going to be a gem. You'll love it. The 100-foot cord is going to be what you're going to hook up your tools to, and here's your trowels, the 14 and the 24-inch pool trowels to do your work. Here's for your corners and your little nooks and crannies. It's the margin trowel. A garden hose, 5/8 inch is recommended. Tarp so you can keep things clean, mix all your stuff on there. Here's your broom to sweep up your dust and debris after you grind, and a shovel to pick it up with and put it in a garbage can. And then your touch-up will be with your blower to get all the dust and residue off. Last but not least is solvent-resistant pump sprayer if you should choose to put down a sealer after your project has been resurfaced. And then of course on larger areas we'd recommend that you use an airless sprayer. It puts it down much faster and distributes it a lot more evenly as well. This is the tip that you want to use with the airless should you decide to go that route. The number 621 puts down about a 14-inch fan at about 16-inch distance off the surface. Safety cones to barricade the area, or you could just use surveyor's tape. Next are the tools that you're going to purchase. These will be items that you can either get online or purchase at your local hardware stores. So first and foremost will be your 5-gallon pails that you'll be using most of through the project. Then next will be the muck tub that will be a big part of doing larger projects and mixtures beyond the 5-gallon mixtures. Also, the 2.5-gallon measuring pail is utilized for the additive that you're going to be putting into your mixes. The 2.5 quart measuring cup is designed to measure out the lime that's going to go in your resurfacing mix. Spray nozzle, if you don't have already, this is a good inexpensive one that's got a good balanced spray on it. You got to have a good cleaning brush for cleaning off your tools periodically. If you can't get the grout mixing paddle at the rental store, pick up one of these at the hardware store. You're going to want a dust mask when you grind, and if you wanted to upgrade to something a little bit more filtering, it'd be the carbon respirator. Eye guards are highly recommended, especially when you're grinding, for safety. And then also definitely ear guards in some shape or form to help protect and safeguard against your hearing. And gloves are a bonus, not necessary, but always nice to have. Okay, is that exciting or what, to get through that tool segment and get all pumped up and getting an attitude now for putting down some product and getting this project off the ground? So hopefully you're feeling comfortable now that you've got every item that you could possibly think of to make sure that you've got it right there close at a hand's reach to be able to use it instantly when you need it. That's my hope, is that with 35 years of experience of doing resurfacing and restoration of concrete, that we've got you covered. So rest assured that we do. So the only thing that we haven't covered in the tools segment that we can probably talk about later is anticipating weather and conditions at large around you with wind and temperatures and so forth. We won't get into that now though, but the thing that will be helpful for you though is that as a quick ready reference to purchasing the tools that you're going to need aside from the tools that you're going to be renting is to refer to your PDF file. That's going to be a quick one-sheet line item that's going to give you also the pricing that you're going to need to get you a bit of a feel of the economy of what is fair marketplace costing on those items that you're going to be purchasing at the hardware store or wherever you may be able to round them up online or what have you. So this is exciting now, because now we're going to get into some of the actual hands-on process of doing the resurfacing, and that is the next segment and module. We'll deal with the site preparation. And so we'll go into that now, and I'll see you there.